Hey everyone, szmr here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of the third season of KonoSuba. Yes, KonoSuba is actually one of my favorite anime, like I would put it in the top 10 of the 1,000 or so shows that I've watched. And yeah, it's been quite a while since we've actually gotten season 2, which was 2017. We did get some stuff like the Megumin focused backstory kind of season, which I reacted to, and that was great for sure. But it's not quite the same as continuing the story with Kazuma and the gang, as great as it is. So I'm glad that we have that. You know, not really much more to say, but yeah, I just kind of want to jump into it and see how it goes. You know, this is the start of a new reaction series, so you have to explain my reaction format though for those of you that might be new. So I do not show the anime footage up in the video. I show you subtitles from it and a timer, so you can get your own copy of it and get it all synced up. And if you're okay with that, then stick around and just watch it. So let's do that. In 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, you are. Not the towel, Megumin. Good times. Yeah, that was a day right there. I was wondering how recappy this would end up being. I was sure gonna do a little bit at the very least. Good thing there's only one of you. I don't know if the world can handle more than one. Like a hotel. A hotel you don't want to enter. Oh, God, that is too close. I mean, I like you as a friend. Can you... Yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there. Oh, God. It hasn't all been fun and games with Kazuma's life, that's for sure. There's been some trauma mixed in here and there. Around here somewhere. Would he do that? Does that look like the face of a guilty person? You're distracting from the point, Kazuma. I think he just doesn't want to answer the question. Are you calling him Chuni? Of all people, are you calling him Chuni? Are you okay, man? You, mostly. We love to see you. Go to town on that meat, Megumin. Yeah, I was about to say, maybe season 3, but I think it's still too early for that. Some things never change. I had a feeling that was going to come back up. So yeah, clearly that's what's on his mind. We're indoors, man. Which faith? Important. I'm sure you do. I have missed the Kazuma-san. Yeah, I remember that. That was great. Not as good as that though. Yeah, that peak shot right there. Yeah, that was a low point. Don't make a mess. Aqua being comforting. Because she's trying to recruit. I feel like that's a step down. This dude. This dude that does nothing. But Cosmo still respects the man. So not even a concrete idea of what he wants to do. The guy on the cover seemed happy enough. Just throwing that in there, okay. I mean, I'm sure she gets that a lot, but still. I mean, he's pretty eager. We'll see how this pans out. I think he might be rejecting. Yeah, if you don't want to be called Damegami, then don't be one. Pretty straightforward. It's a nice mountain. That should be the name of a shonen anime protagonist's main attack. Gender equality punch. Come on, Meg, we don't want to have to carry you. Well, we might, but... It was a nice mountain. Come on, Megumin. But it's also a nice explosion, so I guess it works out. I'm glad we have the town and the shot to give you a sense of scale there. Because that was pretty big. Yeah, she did kind of ruin the mountain. And now she's flat on her back. I volunteer as tribute on that. By old country means, you know, our world. Not much of one. Just a neat life. Hiki neat life, as Aqua always called them back in the day. We're talking about video games here, but they wouldn't understand the concept. No, we're leaving that part out. Please do. The funny thing about a new episode of a new season, you know, you do have to kind of remind the audience, you know, of the overall character dynamics, you know, what they're known for, their gimmicks and stuff like that, and we've been seeing that so far. sure they have a lot of thoughts about his current life. Only. I hope I can see that one day. I hope at some point that city, the main city, just gets destroyed by one of Megumin's ultimate explosions. After everyone gets out safely, of course. Move somewhere else. We wouldn't have much of a show, but yeah. You wouldn't understand. You don't have that Crimson Demon blood. Look, we're kind of raising a flag here, but it kind of seems like it. I think she wants you to push her down. Let's try. Let's try something here. God damn it, Megumin. He just... I'm sure he was gonna be all cool there. You ruined it. One at a time, guys. Nothing really. Just a little bit of hand holding. Uncensored, I might add. Oh, she's cute. Who is she? An elf? Yeah, her design looks yeah, well made enough that she must be somewhat important. But I mean, we should be cautious, but she's pretty damn cute. I think it doesn't matter. Some traps are worth walking into. That's how they get you. Tranquility. Plant girl, I can see that. But she looks like she's about to cry. You gotta do something. She is crying. This is... you can't do this to me. We can't ignore her. That's what I'm saying. There they go. I mean, it's like a mimic in Dark Souls, you know? Like, you think you're going for a quick treasure, and then it just bites you. Boy, am I nervous. I mean, she seems nice. Almost like it's a trap. But she's so cute. Don't say that. Darkness, the ultimate shield. Cosmo, don't let it get to you. You're the last one standing. Oh God, stop it. What? There's the access way right there. Aqua just kind of bending over there. Why is the show doing this to me? Episode 1. No more Isekai, please. I really don't think we can. I definitely couldn't. You could tell me that she would kill me in my sleep the next day and I still wouldn't be able to do it. Did we notice something? Thank you, but... Are we gonna go take the girl? I missed you, Aqua. Are we gonna go back and she's already attacking someone? That'd be something. Because he's just so, you know, happy and full of hope. I'm just waiting for it to come back down. I know the show well enough. Oh, we're gonna see the true nature of her. She didn't really say anything, and you already can kind of pick up on it. Yeah, it was all just one big trap. Which is to be expected, but when she acts that way, it's super effective, even if you know it's a trap. I gotta go for the backstab. Please stab her. I mean, completely dried up. Is that like a little hammer weapon? As well bust it. Okay. Yeah. I think you may have ruined it. Any, you know. I think it's too late for that. The F word's not gonna save you. We've been thoroughly disillusioned and we are ready to go. We got that off the corpse. Smaller than I thought it was. I wonder if it's important at all, because the camera did focus on it before. I wonder if it's a magic item. And that's why she wants it. Did that come out of the hammer? Is it a money-making hammer? Oh, wow, okay. We learned payday. That's cool. We're definitely keeping this. And moods have improved. What happened to becoming a monk if we just kind of abandoned that? I have no doubt. I know, right? I mean, I imagine, I assume. We found a money-making hammer. You'd be happy too. Maybe we'll hang out with Chris next time. Did she just steal our hammer? Because she stole something from us. Yeah, I think she did. God damn it, Chris. Can't trust any women in this show. He became a magic carp. Let's put it mildly. I mean, nothing can change him for too long. Oh, it's not Chris coming to give us our hammer back. We were just about to go to bed, man. Oh! You don't realize what you've done. But he's definitely not here for good news, that's for sure. KonoSuba. Doesn't she have 2 assets? I mean, I don't think I don't think Darkness cares that much, does she? I mean, she barely associates with her family. Definitely does not, you know, utilize the wealth of it or anything. What's up? Misuru. Give me the paper. Forgot how great the faces in the show were. True, I guess, technically. Okay, dinner invitation. Princess. Okay. Now you're speaking my language. Have we met this girl? Doesn't sound familiar. Not much confidence in him. You're already down, but yeah, Darkness definitely not a fan of this plan. God's blessing on this wonderful world 3. So let's see what the opening is like. Okay. Bath time, all in the same room. They truly have become close. Not Wiz. I think my eyes are fast enough for this. Is that Iris? Darkness. Ooh, through the wall. Growing up. Dang, this is actually pretty epic. Like, we were everything the show would ever be. Oh, letter. Beldia. Okay, I'm just gonna finish reading that. But the world is quiet, peaceful, almost nostalgic of get a good sleep. Due to daily harassment I receive via explosion magic, it's like things are too quiet here, almost boring, telling everyone, come on over to this side. That is what I find myself wishing every day. You might even say I'm doing an undead's true duty. Well, Demon King, please take good care of yourself, Beldia. And next episode title is A Smile for This Dour Girl. dour. I I assume that's a translation for the wadawanai part. But yeah, interesting. I wonder who that's referring to. But yeah, that was the first episode of this new season, the third season of KonoSuba. So, what to say about this? Obviously, there was a little bit of recapping, not too much, especially because some shows will have a first episode that's literally entirely recap, thinly veiled as something else. In fact, I think season 2 may have kind of leaned in that direction noticeably more than this one did. The recapping this one wasn't too bad. We obviously had some of it. We have some Kazuma trauma very much being awakened here and there throughout the episode. And just kind of in general, like I kind of said during the reaction, that we do kind of have to get reintroduce ourselves, because anime, they always have to assume that the first episode of a new season will get some people who have never seen the previous seasons. So they got to do a little bit to accommodate that. So you got to show off every character's personality, darkness. I mean, her masochistic nature, a big part of her character. Aqua, Damegami, useless goddess. I mean, words don't really do Aqua justice, but if you've seen the show, you know what she's like. Kazuma being his usual self, Megumi being her explosive self. But some things never change. She still can't drink alcohol. Still a little bit too young for that. But someday, maybe season 4. But probably not. But Kazuma losing himself a little bit, trying to become a monk, I guess. Did not make much progress on that. That trip was kind of halted because we found ourselves a little plant girl monster, right? And I knew that the shoe was gonna drop at some point, so I was a little bit surprised when they actually managed to successfully leave, in one piece without being attacked. It's to the point where I was starting to kind of doubt maybe I was just worried a little bit too much. But then when Kazuma decided to go back, I'm like, no, we're gonna go back. So she's gonna reveal her true self. It still wasn't quite what I was expecting. Like I was expecting, more evil, less, I don't know. I don't even know what the best word for it. Almost like delinquent-ish she almost came across. But yeah, the word, I don't really have the words for it, but even though it was a little bit different kind of feel to it, the same idea, like put it on her facade and all that. Like I knew she was not the sweet girl she pretended to be, but yeah, she was so insufferable once you got a glimpse of that real personality. And Kazuma just wasn't having any of it. He got a cool magic mallet that allows him to make gold. And freaking Chris took it. Like, we're just never allowed to have anything nice for very long, with the exception of the house, I guess. I think that's the one thing the one nice thing that the Kazuma party has gotten that they keep. Everything else is like easy come, easy go, and all that. But that's just how it is. We can't have that cushy life because we got to keep the adventure lifestyle going. That's what makes us happy. Definitely what makes Megumin happy. And more begrudgingly, I think Kazuma's happy with it too. Like, he might fantasize about the nice life of just sitting on the couch all day, having servants bring him food. But I think after a while, he would eventually miss the adventurer life, Because he does have that real world experience playing the video games, the Netoge, the MMOs, Like, we talked about that a little bit in the episode. So he is going to romanticize to an extent that kind of adventurer lifestyle. Even though he did get slapped with the cold hand of reality when he first came here, especially having to work those lame jobs before he could even really start his adventure lifestyle. But now that it is in its full swing, he's experienced all his adventures, taking down powerful opponents, bonding with his party members, even if, he insults them here and there, and they fight sometimes. He still cares about them, right? So now that he has this, I don't think he would ever truly want to give it up. And if he ended up doing it, he would want to go back after too long, so. But yeah, as far as the little teaser we got at the end to kind of lead us into the real plot of our first arc, it seems we have a nice little dinner invitation to go to. Princess Iris, which, like I said, I don't think we met her before, because that name sounds similar to the goddess that's not Aqua, but I don't think that's the same name. I mean, I should probably check on that to make sure, but yeah, Eris. So Eris, they're somewhat similar but very different name. But yeah, it's nice to have KonoSuba back. Like, we have an amazing group of characters here, and watching them interact with each other is always a good time. You never know where the show's gonna go exactly. And now that we do have like a dinner party thing to go to, we get to once again see Kazuma and the gang try to insert themselves in a bit more of a formal, fancy setting. Because I remember back when Kazuma met Lalatina's father, and stuff. Like, I vaguely remember that. But Kazuma obviously a little bit out of his element there. you know, with the whole La Latina's more formal background stuff, you kind of had to associate with. But there was some good times there for sure. I think at a certain point, like he just like you know, got into a duel with someone, I believe. But anyway, getting kind of off topic here. But I think as far as first episodes of a new season go, it was pretty good. You know, like clearly the show did not want to jump into a new arc just yet. Wanted to have kind of a breather first episode and introduce yourself back into it and let you know kind of like what to expect in the next episode by the end of this episode. And I think it pretty much nailed itself pretty well. Well, nailed that. That was a weird way to say it. But yeah, I think it did its job well enough. And I look forward to kind of seeing how this new arc goes, really. So, you know, because that's the point where we can really start to judge this third season. But yeah, I'm just glad to have it back. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support my Patreon for early access to future ones. And I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.